Welcome back to the 3D Print Entrepreneur Podcast hosted by Print That Thing, where we help you become a 3D print designer. I'm your host, Jay Wall, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking to the founders of QB3D. This platform has tools that will help you take 3D print orders again and make it easier for you to sell your 3D print on demand designs all around the globe. We had a great chat about the 3D print community, the future of local mass production, intellectual property, customizable designs, and how you can open up your own global print shop. Before we dive into the interview, let's kick it over to our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by Print That Thing, an educational platform that helps you become a 3D print designer within 30 days. We provide easy to digest lessons that compound so you can learn fast. Sure, you can learn 3D print design on YouTube, but we teach a unique and flexible workflow not found anywhere else. You'll learn by doing, while creating 10 unique designs, giving you a strong foundation to get you 3D printing your own ideas. If you want to unleash your superpower of 3D print design, become a member at ptt.live for designs, courses, and community. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Today we are with QB, the founders of QB, but it's Uriah and Oded, and we want to talk about the benefits that it can help all the designers and 3D printers and entrepreneurs out there monetize their 3D print design skills and their 3D printers. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming in and joining. How y'all doing today?
Very good.
Hey, we're doing great. We're trying to keep it cool, but we're really excited to be here.
Hey, me too. I'm glad to just talk with you guys. So let people know who are listening, if they haven't heard of QB3D so far, where they can find you guys and what you guys are doing, or the problem you're solving, I guess.
Cool. So I'm Uriah, and next to me is Oded. We're QB.
You can find it in the internet. It's a new
Woo!
thing.
Yeah, there's
It's a crazy new thing. Internet.
now linked to the cloud, by the way.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, our website is QB3D, CUBEE3D.com. And we're a digital commerce platform based on local manufacturing through 3D printing. So
yes, and I've got it pulled up here. So everyone, if you are watching, you can see here. And if you're not watching, go to QB3D.com and then kind of just follow along with us throughout the episode today. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
That's fine. So what we do is we provide manufacturers with a smart, free digital print shop for all their 3D printing service provision needs. And coming soon, we enable designers to sell printed products everywhere. So
woo! I'm so excited for that.
So we're selling through the digital, or keep selling through the digital marketplaces, because enriching the community is awesome. But also now you can reach end consumers. Or soon you could reach end consumers, and it's going to be really cool.
That's great. And what I love just first off the bat is because I don't really like 3D printing. I've told you guys before, but if I could have somebody else, because I just love designing. So any designers listening, this can be a platform if you want to, just keep designing and then have your products like printed and sold, then these guys this is the place to go.
The world.
All around the world. Yes.
It's not like in your neighborhood. It's from now everywhere.
Exactly. Global distribution. And that's what I want to teach my students is just like, getting into that print on demand type atmosphere. But the cool thing, what I love about you guys is that one, your interface, but the practical printing of it. I lost my train of thought. Where was that? Where was that? Oh, that it's not like, okay, like Shapeways and everything else. They use those big, like $1 million printers and stuff, but you guys have like reasonable prices, like that people will actually pay for, which I think is the biggest problem. Because it's like I upload something somewhere else, it's like $75 for this little thing. I'm like, there's no way no one's going to buy that. But you guys have great prices, I think, just using FDM and SLA and DLP and everything.
The thing is not our prices, it's the community prices. This is the people that give the price. They can come to the people and try to bring better and better pricing, that more people can get into the 3D printing industry and take part from that. It's like, this is our hope, to take everything together.
Yeah, I love that.
It's a really cool thing. And I think when we had our first talk with you, and you really connected because you guys both hate the physical part of 3D printing.
Yes.
And you're focusing on designing and doing your thing and doing it awesome. And I think Oded shifted his skills and he brought me along into saying, okay, this community is amazing. Everyone's super invested in what they're doing. People are super talented. Let's just give each person the platform to profit from their skills and to just run forward with that.
Yes.
And that's what's happening through QB. And by bringing synergy to that community, by just connecting the designers and the manufacturers and the amazing software developers for 3D printing. Everybody who just comes into QB gets that superpower that he has the whole community behind him, and the pricing's cheap, and you can print something anywhere.
Yep.
And you can tap into design, really cool designs. And this is all of this symbiotic thing that I'm loving it. It's coming together. It's really exciting.
We're still working on it. It's like every time we take a little puzzle from like a little piece from the puzzle and bring it all together. And every time we spoke with the community, we understand, oh, we need to do this. And we like every time we touch more and more stuff from the community and bring them to them.
Yeah, keep talking to the users. So y'all are, would you say you're technically like an alpha or beta right now?
We're in beta right now. Cool. So manufacturers can come on board and they can already open their print shop and they can already share it and they can provide services to their communities.
Yes.
And we're doing pilots with very specific designers that are awesome. And
I saw you guys have 3D Shook, and I've always been a fan of 3D Shook. Like the first time you guys messaged me, I was like, oh my gosh, 3D Shook, heck yeah. Like, and it's just, they do a lot of practical designs. And that's what I love about your site too, is like, it's not just a bunch of like little trinkets. It's like cool stuff that people can actually, it'll help, things around their house or doing around their office or play. It's just cool.
Yeah. I think that it's an interesting point, and it connects to what you said about pricing. Right, we're in a time where there's already a grid in place everywhere. You have 3D printers in place, and they're already good enough to create these really cool things. And the pricing is reasonable for end consumers, so designers can profit from it, makers can manufacture and profit from it, and it's starting to work now. And what I loved about 3D printing and why Oded was able to suck me in so hard was when I saw 3D printed stuff, it was always really, really cool, but also kind of crappy.
And useless.
And the quality and the
useless.
edges, rough around the edges. And as time goes by, things become cooler and cooler, but less and less crappy. And it's amazing to see. And when we're at this pinpoint, and technology is going to move forward, we're always going to keep talking to people. We're always going to keep exploring and learning.
Definitely.
That's what we're all about.
Every new printer that come out from like a crazy company like Prusa and Ender and all these company that bring the process more into the people, and it's like you can see the model.
Yes.
3 years ago, it was like rubbish.
Right. Well, like man, so people listening on this podcast today, if you have a 3D printer, could they become a manufacturer for you guys at some point?
It's more than like to be a manufacturer for us.
Gotcha.
Join into the website and open to them a print shop. And coming soon, it's going to be a crazy feature inside their shop, and they're going to have like superpower from the community outside their shop.
Beautiful.
And that's a really, really, really good point, Oded, because no one's a manufacturer for QB. QB gives tools to manufacturers, so you can utilize QB, use us to open your own print shop and provide the services to your specific community. You have your own shareable link. People can land on your page, upload file to your print shop. And soon this is going to happen with design studios as well. And that's going to be crazy.
I would love, And so it's just, you guys are just the tools. And the community.
We're a couple of tools right here.
That's not. That's not.
We are every 2 years, and we like to hear people what they need.
Yes.
And then understand after we see the pattern and we say, okay, there is enough people that didn't need this. We are going to build it.
That's what I learned from you guys. Oh, go ahead. You're right.
No. But I love the compliment.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say what I learned from you guys was how to listen to the users. I didn't really do that a lot in my own company, but after talking to you guys and just knowing advice, because you guys have been building companies longer, is just like listening to the users and adjusting the platform. And it's great so far.
People.
People, exactly.
And
I call them students.
In the beginning, we built it for me. I was like, the design
I need this.
Like, I need this. And you're right, maybe we do that because I really need it. And right now, after we have more people, we can hear more and more like thinking, maybe we do like that, and maybe we move there. And it's amazing how people think and like open we're in the box.
Right.
Then we can go outside and see stuff and understand more how to do it better. And
we're based in Tel Aviv, and we started off our alpha version only here in Tel Aviv, and we just talked to everyone that we could
Smart.
get in touch with and just hear them out. And I think the reason that we love you so much is
Woo!
that the insight that you gave us about this world and this community, it's really a part of QB. A lot of the knowledge and heart that you gave us about this community.
I was just telling them the problems I was having. I was like, hey, these are the problems I'm having. I'm sure other people are having them. And you guys seem like a really cool solution. So I'm excited to keep growing with you guys and learning and hopefully getting some of my students to get. I had a student yesterday. She was selling these little earrings and she was making them for like 5 cents or something and then selling for like 10, 20 bucks. I was like, yeah, this is so good. Like just like she's starting to, really catch it on, or she's been doing it, but she's just like inspiring me too. So I'm ready for that phase because designers have been doing it for free for so long. It's like, hey, design is a hard thing. And I'm excited that you guys' platform is going to help us do that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. And we honestly think that designers are really the future of this world, because the content's already is being created and tens of millions of products are out there, but there's a lot of talent in that. And if 3D printing is going to become more and more automated, the design is just, you're going to have to design the software production. That's where it's at. Design
is king. I've always been saying that. Everyone's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't really even care to like work the machines and stuff, the robots. It's just like turning ideas from just thoughts in your heads to things you can hold in your hand. Like that is the real superpower. Like you were saying, like, I don't know. I think that's the only thing that's not going to get cheaper and cheaper over time.
Yeah. And the big power of Qubit, that's if you have some thinking and you say, oh my God, I must to build it, a lot of people are going to use it. Instead of to go to the industrial side that you go to do some mold and it start with $10,000. And
it's a crazy expensive.
Here you can check the surface. You can go and put it on Qubit soon.
Test the market.
Lots of it. But you can write us if you want, and we see if you are like in the right position right now. And maybe
right.
But you can put it on Qubit soon and then start to spread around the world to see if this model is working for you. And if it's work after like 1,000 cells,
right? Hey,
you cheer and you're happy.
Yeah,
and you can go to do a mold and you have like the starter to start your business.
Definitely.
We want to be. I think, and this is my vision for QB.
Yeah, what is the vision?
Well, okay, so our visions are infinite. And every morning we wake up and I had enough of vision. Listen, close your eyes and bear with me. No, but seriously, we have no reason to exist if we're not solving real problems for the community and really helping them grow their brand, their business, their project, their art, their love. Without that, there's just no reason for QB to be. So to all you listeners out there, tell us your problems. That's the one thing that I want most of anything. Tell me what your pains are, what kills you right now, because what we want to do is build.
Definitely. Well, I know you're already doing it. Yeah. And like this morning I got on just to like see, I uploaded one of my products, one of my little rings, and it was like really greatly priced. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I can actually like, I felt like inspired because I was like, I know I can sell this now because I don't have to price it like $100 or $75, for a tiny little piece. And so you guys are doing it. So yeah, if y'all have problems, let them know. We love hearing problems, and then they'll help solve them or try and find ways to update everything to make our lives easier.
And hopefully, Jason, when you sell your ring, you say ring, right?
Yeah, it's a little ring. So, a little string ring.
It maybe should not. It's like a private.
Right. It might not. Yeah, it may not. But I was just testing. But go ahead.
Yeah, but if you sell your ring, you can sell it like around the world right now without like the people need to ship anymore. You don't need to ship it around the world, like to Australia. If someone buys it in Australia, why you need to ship it to there? There is a printer in Australia.
Yeah. So that could help with the environment as well in the long run, as far as shipping and things.
Yeah. And this is the use for the industry 4.0. When you are like 3D printer to your service around you, and you don't have like all the models. Right now, we want to make a synergy between all the partners around this community, from the designer to the manufacturer.
Like
and
a
actually
bridge.
also for like software engineers, like people that do some cool customization software and stuff like that. If there is people out there that make like, I want some software, what we believe it, we want like our faces.
Yes.
Mesh it like a Rushmore, and you have like all your family in the Rushmore.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Oh my God, I thought in Hebrew.
He said he just said Har Rushmore, which
I said Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
That's okay. We know what you mean. We know what you say. But no, let's talk about that customization, because that was one of the first things when you guys first talked to me. I just tried to, I was just using your guys' platform, and there was the dog bowl. If you haven't seen it, go check out the dog bowl. It's on their homepage, but you can customize the text, and it just wraps the text around the thing, and then you've got a new model. So let's talk about the future of customization, or kind of where y'all think that's headed.
So our vision for 3D printing and why it is going to reshape e-commerce is not only the fact that it's going to just completely democratize the whole manufacturing process. It's going to enable customers to have a gamified experience of purchasing one-of-a-kind products. So if you're a designer and you're selling a product, it's going to be linked to one of many different customization softwares where a customer could put their own logo on your product. They could put a text on your product, but they could put their face in your product too, right?
Oh my gosh.
It could be an Instagram filter that then you resize in the shape of your hand, and then everything can be manipulated when it's just a design, because it's freaking code.
It is. It's just ones and zeros.
And we're going to take that code. We're going to shape it in the way that the customer wants and needs. You don't have to do any of the work. You just make that initial
base design
product, that base.
Yeah.
And then it is sent to manufacturing as an STL file that is already customized. And that's what's so reasonable about 3D printing.
And we are as QB, we're not going to make it. We are going to find the people from the community.
Right.
Ready. There are crazy people outside, like what you saw on the dog ball. It's some person that we found on the internet, and I'm just reach out to him and say, "Oh my God, your software is so cool.
Yes.
You must let it inside QB." And he say, "Oh wow, cool! I love your platform. Let's work together."
He's a super talented developer. His name is Omer, and he's profiting from it as well, right? Because again, his software is using it. And when a customer pays, then the software developer gets paid, and the designer gets paid, and the manufacturer gets paid.
Everyone gets their cut. That's beautiful. Yes. Because yes. Oh, man. So what advice would you say for anyone who wants to set up a print shop? What advice would you give to them, anyone listening, to kind of get started, be able to be on your platform in the future?
So to be on our platform, all it takes is 5 minutes. Just go to qb3.com and you sign up your 3D printer. But we're now implementing new tools that will really help you spread the word and manage your orders better.
Cool.
What I'm saying is take that link, and that's basically your private 3D printing website right now, and you give it to anyone, and that's how you can, and you pick your own pricing. Everything's automated. It's very, very easy once you have your print shop going. All you have to do is say to someone, upload a file to my print shop, or
That's so cool. I love that you guys are using you're integrating into the web of everyone who's got a printer. Because I know so many people, we're all artists or technicians, engineers. We don't really want to do a lot of the business side. What I've seen is a lot of creatives and engineers. They're like, they don't want to do the business side, but this is just going to make it easier for them to monetize and design, which is what I want. That's my problem.
You don't have to chase people, give price quotes, get the payments. That part, we take care of that. And if you're a designer, first of all, we think you should protect your property and design. We're all about IP protection.
Oh, let's talk about that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's don't get Oded going about IP protection.
Amber too. Yeah, IP is like, so if somebody had like an Iron Man mask or something like that, could they upload it to you guys' site, or what's like the rules on legals on that?
So at the end of the day, we think that we're all about community and open source and people who want to share certain things. It's theirs to share. But what's dangerous about this designing world, and it was the same thing about music, is that it could really easily be taken advantage of or stolen. And we want people to upload or own their original content and do what they want with it. And if you want to share content with the world, it's amazing. We're all for it. But if you think if you've created a really cool product that people could use and want and need, you should be able to profit from it. And if it gives people value and people are willing to pay for it, you should be the one making the money for
I agree.
That.
Yeah. Otherwise, someone's just going to steal your design. Because I know I've felt with that. And I think you go through phases maybe as a designer. And this may be just like feedback or designer problems or whatever. But I think we start off as like, we're just doing this as a hobby. And then it's like, once you get like a few designs stolen, I've talked to a lot of designers on this podcast, and they've kind of all experienced that, where they wake up, someone stole their design and is making money on some other site. And they're like, what in the world? Like, I put in so much time into this. So I'm a believer in that too. And that's like, I feel like a weird transition we're going through, but I think you guys are right. Like, the intellectual property is where it's at, like just having that as a designer is very important.
Yeah, it's very important. It's going to be a big road for us to understand how to do it the best way. Like, there is a lot of watermarks outside, but it's not working because you just put it on like 3D builders from Microsoft and it like change the name and it's
right.
And you don't know what is going on. But we are believe that if we are like, first of all, the community need to take care about the community. It's supposed to be like, it's your body. If you are stealing from your body, so it's stealing from yourself. You take it out. So we start in this section, but hopefully we will find a way to make it like more
smarter.
Easier.
That's where QB is going to invest its tech on protecting the files of designers. And I think that a few years from now in the future, people who did design as a hobby would wake up and say, oh wait, I have this amazing bank of models that I designed. Maybe they're worth something now. And
that's what I'm doing right now. I'm like, oh, I have like 50, 60 designs. I'm like, which one of these can be products? Like, which one of these can I start selling? And that's what I encourage my students to do too. Like, think about that end product. Like, I mean, geez, like, because me personally, I don't want to work for clients anymore. Like, it's fun, it's cool, but if a client comes, great. But I think the future is in the print on demand type thing, like global print on demand, helping people, like you're solving problems with your design.
Yeah, and right now everyone in the social media is like a business. Is like when you use Instagram, you use TikTok, it's like you can do magic out there. It can be bigger than TV right now.
Yeah, it's kind of like
TV. I'm sorry that I stopped saying TV.
No. It's kind of like everyone who has, it's like kind of like everyone who has an Instagram or any social media at all is essentially building a company. They may or may not know it, but they're essentially building their brand, I guess.
Yeah.
It makes me kind of sad when you say it that way. But
no, but it kind of is though. But people are, I don't know. It's interesting.
No.
So where again can people go to I guess right now, like, check out your Instagram? Is that the best place for them to go?
Anyone who wants to open a print shop, they can do so on QB.
Cool.
Please follow us on Instagram. That's where we'll be updating. We're also giving some spotlight to amazing designs and designers, but that's where we'll be updating on anything that's happening with our platform. And stay tuned for some really cool stuff that are about to come and are about to drop.
Heck yeah. So what is the Instagram? I'll put a link below, but is it just at QB3D?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, cool. All right, I want to play a game.
We want to be QB. In the beginning, we just want to be QB, but there is some Chinese, I think, person.
Oh, is it? The printer. Yeah. I've seen that little rounded printer or something.
So now we are like QB3D.
I love y'all's logo, by the way. They have this little, it's literally a cube and a little stinger coming out. If you guys aren't on the website, it's just so adorable. This little bee, it's amazing. I love the logo. Whoever did that, kudos to y'all.
We will tell him. We'll be happy to hear about it.
I want to play a game with y'all, and we can kind of just go back and forth between both of you guys, but I'll just say a word and then say whatever comes to your mind, or you can pass. All right, so to kick us off, PLA or TPU?
PLA right now. PLA.
Okay. Uriah, FDM or SLA?
FDM, man.
Okay.
Not as toxic.
Yeah. True. Touche. Okay. 3D scan or 3D model?
Oh, we spoke with Ken the World and we were like, oh my God, he's a crazy person. And so right now I'm in the scan.
Okay. Scan. Yes. Okay.
Scan is crazy.
Supports or no supports?
No supports.
Heck yeah. Me too.
Gotta go with no supports.
Yeah. Keep it clean.
I know it's
hard.
Unless you need it, unless you absolutely freaking need it, I would say, yeah, me too. All right, support STL or OBJ, Odin?
Oh, it's like STL right now.
Right now, yeah.
I'm more often with that mostly.
Me too. Precision modeling or sculpting?
I don't know which of that.
Yeah,
you can pass. Pass it to the designer.
Give me something businessy.
Yeah. So right now I'm more sculpting because I really love to take like stuff from the like all the website and just smash them together and make like mandatory like, crazy stuff. I do like it's really easy.
You're like a remixer.
Yeah. I love
like a 3D DJ.
He's a DJ. He's like a DJ.
How would you say 3D DJ? DJ 3D?
3DJ.
3DJ. Oh, 3DJ. I love that. Yeah, you're a 3DJ. Prusa slicer or Cura slicer?
Cura. No, Prusa. Sorry, I'm a Cura man.
No. I don't want like.
Again, I know nothing about slicing. That's all on him. But I like that you said Cura first. So.
Okay, I got one for you, Uriah. Shapeways or QB 3D?
Oh, I have a lot of respect for Shapeways. I think they're awesome. Definitely. And I think they are in the right direction. But I did build QB with my blood, sweat, and tears. So I'm gonna have to go with the cute little community.
Me too. Practical design or decorative design?
Oh, right now because it's a little bit a problem to go to practical because if something fall on you, so you're like, oh my God.
The legal.
Practical is, for my opinion, practical is more important. It's like it takes the 3D printing for like to the good place.
Yeah.
To the good place. I love that.
Practical.
Okay, Uriah, digital download or print on demand?
Ooh, print on demand.
Yes. All right. Last one, sell a product or take on a client?
Sell a product.
Yeah.
Or build a platform.
Build a platform.
Yeah.
All of them together. All of them.
Yeah, all of them. That's what I'm doing too.
I think it depends on what you prefer to do.
True.
If what you like to do is to talk to someone, make them feel nice, give that service. I love talking to people.
Yeah.
So if I were a designer, I would probably be on the take a client side.
Yeah.
But if what you love is the designs, then sell the design.
I love it. Touche. Cool. Well, thanks for joining us today, guys. Anything else you want to share with the community before we roll out?
No, but we love to talk with everyone that wants to talk.
Tell us your problems.
Yeah, tell them your problems.
No, talk to us in the Instagram. We will be really happy to
whine about traffic. Talk to us about the weather. Any problem, we'll help you out.
So if they do have a problem or they want to talk to you, what's the best way to contact on through Instagram? Could they just message you guys?
Facebook.
Instagram. You can support us on the website.
Cool.
Yeah, you can look for the support place.
Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, you're talking to Odin. Well, thank you guys. And hopefully we'll be talking to you guys again. I know we will be. But keep rocking. And I love what you guys are doing.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to talk with you.
You too. Thank y'all so much for listening with us today. And again, thanks to Uriah and Odin. Remember to check out their Instagram and website at QB3D. That's 2 E's. Well, I'll put the links below. And while you're there, you can set up your print shop and let them know any problems that you think that they could help make your entrepreneurial 3D print experience mo better. Be sure to check in next week. We're going to be talking to Javier, aka MacGyver. MacGyver is one of my fellow Blender designers who is creating these adorable articulated designs that are irresistible. While you wait for the next episode, remember to get yourself a Print That Thing membership over at ptt.live so you can start 3D printing your own ideas. I'm Jay Wall, and as always, keep creating.